A very warm morning to IT Patines. Let us start our today's lecture. So we will be doing practical of LibreOffice today. So LibreOffice Writer, basically, we have discussed in last lecture also to make the documents look neat, attractive, and more presentable. We are using this LibreOffice Writer. Okay, in previous lecture we have discussed about the components of the LibreOffice Writer. So let us have a quick recap of it. This is your title bar. Here you can see this is your title bar where I have renamed the document. Initially you find it untitled one, LibreOffice.odt. ODT stands for Open Document Text. The extension of LibreOffice is ODT, and ODT stands for Open Document Text. Okay, while in Word you were having .doc X also. So in LibreOffice you will be having extension .odt. ODT stands for Open Document Text. Okay, so these are your control window control buttons to maximize or minimize. This is your vertical scroll bar, and this is your horizontal scroll bar to move left or right, to move up and down. This is your side toolbar. Okay, uh, and further this is your document area. This is your status bar helps you to see the status, how many pages are there, on which line you are, number of characters, and zoom in zoom out percentage you can check from here, right? So this way we can uh, say there are different components in the LibreOffice window. So now we want to create a document. The principle of LibreOffice Writer is WYSIWYG. It means what you see is what you get. Okay, this is based on this principle. What you see means whatever you are seeing, whatever you are doing, the same you will get output. Okay, so this is initially to open a blank document need to click on file tab, then click on new text document. Okay, or a spreadsheet, means other features also they are offering it here. Or if there is a predefined document, then you can click in Control O to locate that particular document that has been predefined or pre-saved. Okay, so we need to click on this function and locate the particular document that you want to open. Okay, after that, how to save or close the document, it is just similar as we did in MS Word also. So we need to go in file tab, then you need to click on save. You can side by side notice the shortcut keys also. Okay, Control S as it was earlier case. So the important difference that it is going to discuss here is difference between save and save as. So when we are using this save option, you have to, that means you have to save the document that you have already saved before. Okay, if you want to save just a little more text or something more information that you have just written inside the previous existing document, then you need to click on save. Or when the first time you are saving, then you will use the option save. But if you want to save the document that you have been using previously, but now with a different name, means new identity you want to give that to that document, right? New name and location of the file if you want to change, in that case you will go with this save as option. Okay, if you want to close the document, then again file tab and exit. LibreOffice shortcut key is Control Q. Keep on looking the shortcut keys. For save as, Control plus Shift plus S. Otherwise Control S. If you want to save as, Control plus Shift plus S. Please note down this shortcut keys somewhere at the end of this particular chapter in your notebook and learn them also. Okay, so this way you will be able to exit from the LibreOffice. Next is, if you want to exit and you have not saved, then it will give you a dialog box where it will give you three options: don't save, cancel, or save options. Okay, so it will allow you to choose the desired one. If you don't want to save the document, then don't save should be clicked, otherwise save should be clicked, and if you want to continue, then you should click on cancel button. Okay, these questions, I mean, these access yourself MCQs or true false should be marked in your book. Okay, keep your book always with you, keep on marking the whatever I have been underlining here, you should also mark them in your book. Okay, the save as option is used to save the document for the first time. No, it is allowing you to make changes to the previously changed document at a with a different name at a different location. Okay, so which option will you use to quit the LibreOffice? You can go in file tab and click on exit, and what was the shortcut key? Control plus Q. Okay, then next is you cannot save the LibreOffice writer in PDF. No, we can save it, so it is false. Okay, next, these are the shortcut keys that can you be using in your LibreOffice while working. Okay, arrow keys, you know, page up means when you want to page up completely and page down completely. Okay, one page up and one page down. Home key is basically taking you to the beginning of the current line. End key is taking you to the end of the current line. Control plus home key, it will take the cursor at the beginning of your document or the first page. Okay, then control plus end keys will help you in landing the cursor at the end of the document or the last page. Fine. Control plus keys we are using to perform various function. Right key is used to move in right direction, left key is used to move in left direction. Okay, actually the arrow has not been put right here, it should be here pointing towards this. You can do changes here also. This is right, but this should be like this. Okay, now editing the text. Why we are editing the text? We want to make certain changes inside the text. Okay, so for that you need to select the text, copy the text, or otherwise what you can do, you can paste also. Okay, now selecting the text is known as block marking. What we call it as, when we are selecting the text, this I will say it as I am marking the given block. So this is known as block marking. Okay, selecting the text is known as block marking. So for that what you need to do, you need to firstly initiate from where you want to start the selection of the text, and then you will drag the mouse till you achieve the desired location up to where you want the text to be selected. Okay, now once you have done the selection, this copy button will get highlighted. From here you can copy it. The shortcut key is same as it was in MS Word. Control plus C, this is your cut option. Control X, and this is your paste option. Control plus V. Okay, so if nothing is being selected, you can see your copy and cut options are inactive. Okay, once you select them, they will become active, so that the operation can be performed very easily. There are many ways. You can use right click option to cut and paste also, or you can use this shortcut keys also, or you can use this toolbar also, standard toolbar, to get this operation done. Okay, just aside it, you can see the clone formatting. Clone formatting, what it will do, it will clone the formatting. Like I am making it bold. Okay, and now I just want to copy this formatting. So once the formatting has been done, you should click it on and you should drop it there. So you can see the formatting has been cloned. Okay, so this way you can use this. There in Word it was named as Format Painter. Here what they are giving it name as clone formatting. Okay, so copy and paste, we all know, control C, control V, control X, these are the keys. Or otherwise also I have shown you the option how to copy paste, or otherwise in edit also you will find the same options, copy, control, paste, everything you know, because this is a very simple operation that we are doing. So here are the options of undo and redo. See, like I have done the formatting of it, so undo भी कर सकते हैं हम, and if you want to redo it, then click it here, it will again get redone. Okay, so undo command will reverse the effect of the last command given by the user, whereas redo command can be used to revert the effects of the undo command. Okay, you must remember the icons, they are very common. I hope you remember them. This how to give the icon for the copy and how to give the icon for the paste, and this is for the cut. Okay, so the simple things, beta, these things should not be written in much detail. You just need to write this definition, block marking, okay, and then just write the main points, means the selection of the text, okay, with the help of mouse is known as your block marking. Okay, then copy paste, you just write the methods, no need to write so much of the text. Okay, you just write edit menu, we will go, and then we will select the desired option copy, and then the text will get copy. Otherwise what we can do, right click it, the selected text, and you will get the copy paste option, or we can do it from the standard toolbar. Simply you need to write it, no need to write in every point in your notebook in detail. Okay, in short you can write these things that I have just explained. Moving the selected text means if you want to see, if you are copying it, okay, so it will remain here and it will come here also, right? This is your copy and paste. But now I am talking about moving of the text. Moving, how to move the text means you just cut it using Control X, it will be cut, and now you paste it using Control V. So now you have moved this text from one place to another. Okay, I can redo, undo n number of times, there is no problem at all. Fine. Again, if I'll redo, it will come back to its original position. Similarly, you can move further. Now the important thing, the different things. See, I can select a word, sentence, or a paragraph. If you want to select a single word, what you will do, you will go to that particular word and double click. That word will be selected. This word you want to select, this word you want to select, any word that you want to select, just double click it on, and that particular word will get selected. Now if I want to select the multiple words together, for that non-consecutive manner selection of the text, you need to press the control key and then you need to click. So it will retain all the selected text with you. So this way you can select the multiple words. I hope it is clear. This point is clear. If you want to select a complete paragraph, for that you need to click on a particular paragraph 4 times, left click 1 2 3 4, the whole complete paragraph will get selected. Okay, this way. Fine, 4 clicks only. Next is your selecting a vertical block of text. Beta, this option I have not seen in MS Word. This is something different. Okay, so how to use it, this is a very different option. Actually it allows you to select the word or sentences in a horizontal manner, but you can select it in a vertical manner also. For that you need to go in edit menu. Here you will find this selection mode. By default it is standard, but if you want to make this block area selection done, then you need to click here. Now you will see the difference that you have never seen in MS Word. This way you can select a particular block. This type of selection you would have never seen before. Okay, so you can select the text like that. This is known as your vertical block of text. Okay, shortcut key for that is Alt plus Shift plus F8. Okay, but this shortcut key may not work in some laptops, there can be problem. But otherwise, what is the option that you can use this selection mode? See, until unless you will not make it on the standard, it will be like that only. Now see, the selection will remain the same. If you want to make it original one, default one, then you need to go in selection mode and click on standard. Now the selection will become standard. Okay, I hope it is clear. Now next topic is your find and replace option. So you can delete the selected text also. If you want to select the text and you want to delete it, either you cut it or press the delete button, it will get removed from the particular document. Okay, so I am just undoing it. Fine, so this way you can delete it. Next topic is find and replace feature. This will help you to search a particular word, phrase or sentence in your document. Okay, that is basically useful when you are selecting a particular occurrences of a given word or a phrase inside the document. Like if I want to search AI, see, this is all about AI only. I want to search this AI. So how to get into this particular option? You need to go in edit menu. Then you can click on Control F. Okay, this option will come here. So you need, either you can select it, okay, or otherwise you can write it also. Fine. So you need to write it. See, I just want to search this AI. Okay. So I will be writing AI. So next I will do find all. So you can see multiple AIs are being identified. See, I have not selected any case. This was written in capital case. This meant artificial intelligence. But if I am not selecting the match case option here, then it will select all AI is present. Now you see, once I have selected on this match case option, only capital AI. I have what I have given to find capital AI. So it will find the letters in capital words only. Match the case, uppercase or lowercase. Okay. So now AI, whatever, whichever will be in the same case as I have given here, will be shown. Okay, still I can find many AIs, and what I want to do now, I want to replace it also. Okay, so this was only for finding, and now if you want to replace it also, either you press the Control F shortcut key, or you can use it from the edit menu also. Find and replace, so you need to click it here. So this dialog box will come. AI in capital should be replaced by AI in small. So find all, see what it is showing you. So find all the AIs are selected, capital ones. Now I want to replace it. See, if I click on this replace once, so it will replace only one AI. Okay, and find all, if I doing, okay, so it will find all. And actually I have clicked on by mistake find replace all, so all the AIs have been replaced. Now what I am doing, I'm finding all the small AIs and whole word only, and now I'll be replacing it with capital AI to find all. So all small AIs it has identified, see here, and replace all, so it has been replaced, you can see. Okay, so this way find, see whole word what it means. See, if I'm not using this AI, and then if I try to find out, so AI is present in these words also. Certain may also contain AI, availability AI. So if I give command without this selection, what then, this capital small AI will get replaced with capital AI. You see, now you see in certain also AI has been replaced. Okay, so it will do it like this. Okay, so we need to be very careful. We want it to be done in what way, that way it will be done. Okay beta, thank you so much. Keep revising the things and exploring the things also.